The COVID lockdown expedited government systems across the world to promptly adapt to digitizing their networks, and Belize has latched on to a new e-governance infrastructure that will change the archaic way it conducts business.
How do we go about transforming ministries to be able to provide services online? So in essence, that is what is being taught as part of the curriculum of this course. It's a 4-week course, of course, very short and compact, that would give a better idea to the public servants in terms of how do we grow, how we make ourselves more efficient.
Learning the processes to become more efficient is what public and municipal officers will spend the next 4 weeks doing. They will be divided into different cohorts. The end result should be a shortening of basic processes such as seeking information to filing an application. And what once took weeks on end, sometimes having to make inconvenient, time-consuming and costly trips across district lines, will now become achievable in just a couple of minutes online. CEO in the Ministry of E-Governance, Jose Urbina, says the process will also mean that you will be able to transact across multiple ministries from the comfort of your home or office.
Also, what the digital transformation within government entails is that the citizen would be able to walk in, and if that citizen has made a renewal of their passport at immigration, and immigration has captured that information would then be shared within ministries. When we look at the processes, how do we interact, for example, with Treasury? If we need to make a payment, let's do online payment. How do we synchronize the online payment with Treasury, with a Treasury receipt, so that us as citizens don't need to go to Treasury, make a payment, come back to the department and show it as a proof of payment. So all of these things are being worked out.
As Belize moves forward, and what we've seen in COVID is that we need to be able to work digitally. We need to be able to have this kind of approach to provide these solutions.
This new system is also designed to expedite the process to open a business within the private sector or for foreign investors.
When we look at small businesses or even medium to large businesses that want to register, that also need to interact with the local building authorities or the central building authority, and especially when you look at foreign investment also, you need to interact with central bank and DOE. These are the interoperability that needs to happen within government so that we're able to facilitate the process. For a foreign investor to come into our country, right now it takes almost a year to process. Once the process is working properly, we can cut it down to a week or almost overnight.
But how does a small country like Belize protect the integrity of such a system in the face of terrorism? UNDP's resident representative, Ian King, explained that there needs to be protection against those types of situations.
You need to protect against inappropriate access or distribution and hacking and so on. We know that those are things that need to be in place, and I believe that, we do know the solutions to put them in place. It costs like anything else. Just like at home, you want to protect yourself, you have to invest in measures to protect your home. Similarly with your digital information, but you are less vulnerable to a single failure event than you are within the context of a natural hazard coming in, a high level of flood or whatever, or fire burning down a registry, and therefore everything is lost. We've seen that in different parts of the world and different parts of the Caribbean, in fact, and therefore it's quite important that you actually have. So this actually builds that.
Reporting for News 5, I'm Marion Ali.